up. Call me lucky, I guess I got dummy luck. Give it a play, and then this time, better believe he gon' it up. Hey, he might snitch on YouTube. Say that you was up and put that on YouTube. Why you always rapping about it?
Well, it wouldn't be Florida without this. A heavy tropical rainstorm coming down just prior to kickoff here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. From the end zone, here's Devin Tompkins. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Mayfield to throw on the first play. And his first pass is incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
2nd and 10. Now a third-round pick a year ago. Here's Rachaad White. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. On the left side, a catch by White. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? They'll go up the middle with White. Down inside the 40. The Buccaneers had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that, because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect our home turf, we'll be just fine.
A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Mayfield from the gun on third down. And that is incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs. Able to knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
A 55-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Partner doesn't seem like it, but that's a tough spot for a kicker. First drive of the game, and they're calling on him. He should be warmed up. He should be into the game, but sometimes it's almost like, oh, what, now already? Can't they put it in the end zone? What's going on here?
Yeah, he's probably saying, if you can't get it in the end zone, can you give me a 30, 40-yarder? A long one, and he can't connect. Now they're set up nicely at the 45-yard line after the missed field goal from 55. Rush coming, and he's taken down. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. To throw is Fields. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain there of 30 big ones.
First down, Chicago.
Here we go.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Fields. This one complete to Tunyon underneath. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Here's Travis Homer, the former Miami Hurricane. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Travis Homer, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bears are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Here's Mayfield. A quick throw, but incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Mayfield to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. On the return is Jones. It'll be a net of only 30 here. 40-yard punt, 10 on the return. And the Bears take over.
At their own 49-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
A huge play there for Chicago. 42 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Yeah, he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line. He stayed afloat for a second there after the first wave of contact, but that was going nowhere.
Yeah, what did he tell us in pregame? I just don't want to get my feet stopped initially when I'm trying to make a run. That's exactly what happened there. Unfortunately, as you noted, got away a little bit from the first one, but the wave swarmed him under.
Here's Fields now on 2nd down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side is getting into a crisis averted, but now facing 3rd and goal. Now it's Fields. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And the Buccaneers are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Buccaneers, nothing.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Watch out!
Now Mayfield. It's caught by Mike Evans. And they work this out past the 25. First catch there for Evans. Good enough for a first down.
Regular, regular, regular!
Now a give up the middle. This is White. There he goes left side. Inside the 20. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. 76 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. This offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. They stay on the ground with White. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Cade Otton, a 13-yard touchdown. And the Bucs are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
Here we go.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. And he'll get this one across the 20, but only up to about the 21. From the 21, here's a 2nd and 7. Play action. It's Fields. He'll buy some time right. That's complete to Mooney. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Fields to Mooney for the Chicago first.
Mooney had a hair under 500 yards last season and only 2 touchdowns. But the year before, a 1,000-yard season. 2023, a big year for his future with the franchise.
Here we go.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, 10. Go.
On play action, Fields. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
And the Bears first down.
Don't jump.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Going on the ground with Homer. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Here we go. Good.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Going quickly out wide to Moore. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll run this with Homer. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
we go.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Here's Fields. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Bears. DJ Moore. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears have taken the lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7. So a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Throwing, Mayfield. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Fields going to get this one out on the perimeter, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd and goal.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Fields going to change things up here. Homer is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Again, it's Homer. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Travis Homer, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears have taken a 2-touchdown lead. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. His throw incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
Now a 2nd and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Might help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
And again, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
4th down, so Jake Camarda is out there. And just a 30-yard punt that time. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the 2nd quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. That is caught. It's the tight end, Tunyon. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
This is Homer. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they get to that end zone real fast.
And that is no good. And the lead will hold at 13. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gardner. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the 2nd half, Charles, remember in that 1st half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working.
Touchdown, Chicago! Justin Fields with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Bears come right out of the locker room and score here the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Fields trying to throw for it. Steps away to his left. Fields hit and the ball is loose. And the offense will hold on to this one right at the 5-yard line. Lucky there. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return.
Devin Tompkins on the return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. A first down throw for Mayfield. And there's a short one taken in by Otten. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Mayfield. And this is caught by Evans. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. And they're going to speed things up here. Mayfield now from the 50. That is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Mayfield now. He completes it to Evans. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Run. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Otten brings it in over the middle. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. From the red zone now, Mayfield. Finding Otten once more. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Hey, alert 33.
Mayfield looks to throw. And this is incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that, and thus far they've been successful.
On 3rd down, a run from White. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
False start's going to push him back, but these days, how hard must it be to be an offensive lineman?
It's very hard, Brandon. You've got defensive linemen flinching, trying to draw you offside. You've got the loud crowds, and there are just so many super athletic players on defense now that you have to deal with each week. But through it all, these guys just sit in there for 4 quarters and slug it out.
To throw, Mayfield. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, Gap.
No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker.
Oh, that's sweet.
What an effort. And the Bears will take over here just shy of the 30.
Intercepted by the Bears. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Hey, Ken.
Now it's Fields off the bootleg. Sliding out of the pocket. This will be caught downfield by Moore. That's good for 28 yards.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Fields on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Go.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 60 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
First down, Chicago.
Now a first down throw, Fields. That pass complete to Moore. Now the ball comes loose. Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. They've got to find that good balance, carrying it firmly, yet at the same time under control.
Mayfield. That one thrown across his body, and it's incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Mayfield on play action. Airing this one out for Evans. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now as he's on to kick it away. Here's Jones on the return. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and they will take over first and 10.
At their own 43-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this? Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Carlton Davis picks it. And the Bucs are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on first and 10 at their own 37. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And Mayfield again with the interception, his third. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Going quickly out wide to Moore. And he is going to lose yardage here. Here's 3rd and 3. On play action, Fields. 20. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go. Good. Right.
On 1st down, it's Fields. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
brings up second and goal.
Here's Fields.
At the Buccaneers' 6-yard line.
Nowhere to go. Here he lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal?
Here we go.
It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
Now Fields on 3rd and goal. That's B'More, and he's got it. Touchdown, Bears.
Touchdown, Chicago.
A great effort there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears are on their way to a 2-0 start. Santos now to add the PAT. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
Laundry on the field. This is going to be a false start on the offense.
Sometimes you have to slow things down a little bit when things get heated. The cadence has to be slow and deliberate at times to make sure your team's ready to go.
They keep it on the ground. White again. And he'll be tackled at the 45 following a gain of just 2. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. He's got Otten on the out route. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 68 yards receiving now for him in the game. And a first down on that last catch as well.
Hey, alert, 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 alert.
Mayfield to throw it. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
That's another Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Now back to the ground game with White. And they'll get him down right around the 16. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Second down and 8.
Let's go, boys, let's go. Let's go.
They run straight ahead here with White. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Now Mayfield. And that will be incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try. This a 33-yard attempt. And he pulled it. Oh, my goodness. It's no good. He missed it. And they will remain well behind. So you wonder what's going on in that head right about now. That's 2 missed field goals for him now, and this one should have been no problem.
For an NFL kicker, you're thinking 97, 98% from this distance, and this one somehow fails to go through. And that's 3 points you just absolutely have to count on getting.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Now 2nd and 3. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And this will be a Bears first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for Chicago, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll have another road date next week with the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for the Bucs, they'll drop to 0-2.